Everyone, this is Dr. Tom Chaney from Living Health Integrative Medicine in Annapolis, and in this video I want to talk about and answer this question: what is glutathione and why is it important? So I hear a lot of patients asking me about glutathione. It's been in the news recently, just with everything going on with all the talk about your immune system and how to boost your immune system. So I want to talk about what is glutathione and why is it important. So let's talk about what it is first. So it's your master antioxidant. So what is an antioxidant? Well, this is going to help you fight free radicals. And what do free radicals do? They cause chronic disease and aging. So if you want to slow aging, you want to reduce your risk of chronic diseases, then we need high levels of antioxidants in the body. And glutathione is your master antioxidant, so super important that we're able to support our body's natural production of antioxidants. So this is something that your body does make on its own, but it does need all the precursors in order to produce glutathione. So that's what glutathione is. Some of the other important roles of glutathione is it is an immune modulator. So we see patients that come into our practice that have been diagnosed with autoimmune diseases and their immune systems are very active. So what glutathione does is it helps to modulate the immune system and stabilize it so it's not as active. So an autoimmune patient has their immune system which is dysregulated and it's attacking various tissues in their own body. So it's basically lost self-tolerance and your immune system can no longer regulate something foreign from something that is actually your body's own tissue. So what glutathione does is helps to modulate that and helps to regulate that process so that it is not so hyper stimulated. Now the other thing that we see is patients come in and they have a very suppressed immune system. So their immune system has been under chronic stress for an extended period of time and it's just been pushed into a chronically low functioning state. So once again, glutathione can help support that and elevate it and just have it function at a higher level. So it is an immune modulator, very important, and it assists with detoxification. So detoxification, this word is thrown around quite a bit, and I see patients that come into the practice and they ask, should I do a detox? And this is a very key question, and it's a very open question. And there's a lot of different types of detoxifications out there. So this picture goes over the different phases of detoxification. So one of the things you want to do when you're detoxifying is you want to support these different phases. So there's these two phases of detoxification where you take these fat-soluble toxins, you make them water-soluble, and then you're able to eliminate them through the urine, through bile, through stool, and you're able to get them out of the system. If you're not supporting this whole pathway, then these toxins may not actually exit the body. So you may just create a toxic storm inside the body if you don't have the proper support. And the support is through these different nutrients. So you need nutrients, these nutrients, to support each one of these phases. And you can see glutathione is needed in both of these phases, but even more important in phase 2. So glutathione supports this detoxification pathway. So you're probably asking yourself, well, how do I increase my levels of glutathione? That's a really good question. So one of the easiest ways to support your levels of glutathione is to give your body the precursors and allow it to make glutathione on its own. Now, there's another way as well that we're going to talk about in a minute, but let's talk about this one first. And first we're going to go and I'm just going to exit out of here. I'm going to bring up Google Chrome and we're going to go out to livinghealthmarket.com. This is our store here. And so I want to show you a product here on our store. Let me just move myself over here. So if we go to our store and we just search for glutathione, there's going to be a few things that come up. And the first one I'm going to go over is this one here. So NAC 600. So N-acetylcysteine is one of the precursors that's going to help you produce glutathione. So you can see here NAC and glutathione support antioxidant and detoxification activity in the body. So this nutrient supports glutathione production and synthesis, which is going to help you make more glutathione, help support detoxification. So all these environmental toxins and pollutants that we're exposed to every single day, it's going to help you handle that. And we talked about free radicals. And so if you have a chronic disease like type 2 diabetes, or you have a autoimmune disease, it's that much more important that you're supporting these pathways. So NAC is a super easy way to support the production of glutathione. Now, how much should you take? You should take about 15 to 2,000 milligrams per day. So these are 600. You can see if I click here, you're going to see exactly what's in them. All right. Pop-ups. All right, so you can see, let me scroll down here. So 2 capsules, 1.2 grams. So taking 3 of these capsules will get you your daily dose so you're able to support these pathways. Reading through here, you've got exactly what just gives you more of what N-acetylcysteine is. So it is a sulfur-containing derivative. It goes through glutathione, talks about some of the importance. And then the other thing is, for some of you out there that want the research that supports glutathione, there's definitely research out there that supports the use of glutathione for exactly what I just talked about. There's also some research out there showing how when you had levels of glutathione that were adequate, it actually prevented leaky gut when you were exposed to certain toxins. So that's something that we deal with a lot with patients that are coming in. I've done some videos on leaky gut. So that's the permeability in the gut lining. It really opens yourself up to a whole host of issues. And so check out my other videos if you want to learn more about that. But the bottom line is there's some research out there that has shown that with adequate levels of glutathione, it actually prevented that when there was an exposure to a toxin or a pathogen that could actually cause leaky gut or gut permeability. So, so definitely important, a very important nutrient. So let me close this out. So you've got NAC 600, so that's a great supplement, and that's one way that you can increase your levels of glutathione. And then we also have this product here. This is Glutathione Pl 100. So this is a great supplement, and the reason why it's so great is because it is liposomal, it's liquid. You don't need very much. It's in a small pump, and it is going to be absorbed orally. So you don't need to rely on a healthy gut to metabolize the nutrients and to actually absorb the nutrients. So, you know, a lot of our patients, they have compromised gut GI systems, and they're not absorbing very well. And so this bypasses this delivery system. So it's nanoparticle liposomal, and it's going to absorb, and you just pump it into your mouth. You're going to let it sit into your mouth for about 30 seconds, and then it absorbs into the system and does its thing. So, so this is an excellent product once again, it's going to, this is glutathione, so reduced glutathione, and you're going to take, depending on what you're trying to accomplish, there's therapeutic doses that are higher versus more of a maintenance type dose. But you can see for general antioxidant and detoxification protection, 8 pumps per day. You would want to do this on an empty stomach. And so that's going to get you 400 milligrams of glutathione. But if you have a chronic disease, you may need more, and we may up that to up to 1,000 milligrams a day. So larger doses for chronically sick patients. Once we get that turned around, then we can back it down to a more supportive dosage. All right, so that's how you're going to increase. Those are a couple of easy ways to increase your levels of glutathione. So I hope you guys got some great information from this video. If you have any questions about glutathione, any questions about detoxification, drop them down below. And if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and share this with your friends and family. And I'll see you in the next video.